there's got to be a better way. To help Americans figure out which of the things it's okay to get upset about and which things are just him f***ing off. So I invented this chart. Let me show you how it works. First, we take something the president said.
Donald Trump says that he is directing the Bureau of Prisons to reopen Alcatraz.
And then we figure out, is that okay? Sure. It's okay. It's the kind of thing that's okay to just let go. It's just a stupid thing to keep us occupied, to lose focus on his actual policies. It's okay not to take the bait, to not get sucked into. But why would you want to reopen Alcatraz? What the f*** is that? Why would you want to do that?
The president says he wants to use the island to, quote, house America's most ruthless and violent offenders in this notorious federal prison. It closed in 1963 because it was too expensive to run and repair. It's now been a museum.
What, did Trump think we're low on prisons? What do you... Although I guess any opportunity for Trump to open a prison and simultaneously close a museum is too good to pass up. But it'll take hundreds of millions of dollars, or I don't know how many dollars and pencils, but it's a lot. Does Doge know about this? Does Alcatraz?
Alcatraz officials did not immediately respond to a request for comment.
Because they run a museum. They're a museum. They're not. That's what they're not like tough-talking wardens. They're docents with art history degrees. The only person working there is busy fixing those machines that flatten pennies. That's the only person that works there. And here's the crazy part about Trump. He throws out these crazy ideas, and then those crazy ideas have days of shelf life. This is a press conference today announcing a partnership with the NFL draft. But now the NFL guys have to just sit there and nod through all this Alcatraz nonsense.
Our country needs law and order. Alcatraz is, I would say, the ultimate, right? Alcatraz, Sing Sing and Alcatraz. Nobody's ever escaped from Alcatraz. It just represented something. One person almost got there, but they, as you know the story, they found his clothing. A lot of shark bites, a lot of problems. Now it's a big Hulk that's sitting there rusting and rotting. It sort of represents something that's both horrible and beautiful and strong and miserable, weak. Got a lot of qualities that are interesting, and I think they make a point.
What point? There is no point. That's not. It's fine. I'm sorry. The chart was supposed to prevent this kind of over-emotional digression. This one's on me. I am not leading a chart-based life right now. I apologize. I can do better. I can do better. Let's go again and judge whether or not this is an important pronouncement or a brain-fogging digression.
President Trump shared an AI-generated image of himself depicted as the Pope on social media yesterday.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's just okay. It's fine. It's not the most presidential thing, but Trump and the Pope do share the same taste in interior design, so it's not the worst fit. And it's just a troll. It's not hurting anybody. I mean, Trump wasn't going to heaven anyway, so it's not like it's gonna... I'm not gonna get distracted by it. I'm not gonna... But he can't really be the Pope, can he? Can he be the Pope?
The last time a non-cardinal was Pope was back in 1378, when the Italian Archbishop Bartolomeo Prignano, who had been a monk, was controversially chosen from outside of the College of Cardinals, and he became Pope Urban VI. So, will Donald Trump follow in the 647-year-old footsteps of Bartolomeo Prignano? No, he won't.
You see what you're doing to people, Trump? MSNBC's got to waste valuable airtime fact-checking your f***ing nonsense. Time they could have spent frowning, sighing, and rolling their eyes. Is there anything during this chaotic news cycle that maybe we should keep our eyes on?
Don't you need to uphold the Constitution of the United States as president?
I don't know. Holy shit, that's not okay. But by the way, I don't know? That wasn't a gotcha question. Should the president uphold the Constitution? On Millionaire, that'd be the warm-up question, like, what color is an orange, or name a planet with people on it. I mean, if you can't answer that the president's supposed to uphold the Constitution, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't even let you become a citizen. And before you might say, well, they never told me I was supposed to. Let me refer you back to a cold day in January.
Preserve, protect, and defend
Preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the United States.
the Constitution of the United States.
Were you even awake? Preserve, protect, and defend, i.e. uphold. It's not optional. It is not an opportunity for you to lawyer shop loopholes to our nation's founding document. You took an oath in front of God and those who are fighting against God. But the important thing is this. Here's the problem. The volatility of nonsense, from consequential to truly disorienting, is unfathomable. While we're chasing Pope and Alcatraz stories, the Trump administration has gutted funding for America's food banks. They've hollowed out the FAA to the point where Newark Airport is basically inoperable and not in its usual way. And then there's this.
Health and Human Services Secretary RFK Jr. laid off nearly all workers at the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health.
The program offers monitoring and treatment for first responders and survivors diagnosed with 9/11 related health conditions.
I agree. Do you know how bad you have to be to make the lives of sick 9/11 responders worse? The Trump administration is now number 2 on the 9/11 evil power rankings. Al-Qaeda's still number 1, but you're closing the gap. And trust me, there is nothing that you can do to distract me from making sure that those folks are going to get what they've earned from the government.
The White House posting this AI image of a buff Jedi Trump.
Thank you, Eve, for these gifts. You are Tarentu. Hello. A mighty hunter requires the best weapons. Take this.
Someone is nearby. Not Aranahe.
Hello. We are friends.
You are welcome here. I love the crunch of the many-fingered plant's tendrils. I cannot wait to eat one back at home tree.
If you like it so much, why not munch on one as we walk?
In front of the plant? That would be impolite.
troublemakers.
The Saturn II used to tell many stories.
Do you remember any about the Ukraine?
Relatives of the five sisters, the Saturn II used to say of those ridges. But a feud divided the two families. Violent fights ensued. So in the end, they let go of their binds to the ground, to float in the sky, far from the spires. And still today, the sisters reach up, trying in vain to make amends with their cousins.
Americans are still trying to process the global realignment as occurred following the Oval Office. President Big Bang wonders, what happened, they say? Are we still America, they say? Oh, either way are, they say? It's complicated. The best way that I can explain what happened,
Have a look then.
show Americans how to process this new reality, was with another shocking turn of events from this week.
On Saturday night at the Elimination
Use it
Chamber,
well.
WWE shocked the world as John Cena turned heel, joined The Rock, and attacked Cody Rhodes.
If that does not immediately explain to you our current geopolitical climate, you must have grown out of watching wrestling through the normal course of aging. I, on the other hand, understand this in
Everyone
my
says they can cook, but no one does it like me.
This explains it, folks. All of your shock, all of your disappointment, all of your anger. It's in there. It's in the squared circle. It's Saturday night. Oh, we're doing this. John Cena, the good guy of professional wrestling, Mr. Hustle, the champ, the man who stood for everything, truth, justice, the guy who literally holds the record for the most Make-A-Wish Foundation meetings of all time. People would get cancer just to meet John Cena. Last weekend, Cena flipped the script and went from being a face, a good guy, to a heel, a bad guy. No, if you don't
What is it you need?
professional wrestling, and I'm guessing if you watch this show, you do not.
Stay sharp, young one.
Doesn't but let me continue to bore you with this metaphor. So here's what happened. The current WWE champion.
Like what I'm trying is to get this thing. Another 20 things.
7 people say around. Cody Rhodes is the people's champ. Unquestioned bravery. He stands in for Zelensky. A couple of weeks ago, The Rock, now evil owner of the WWE, who did our story, made Cody Rhodes an offer.
Good. Now show Katnat how you have mixed your colors with our own. Just as your people once did. Do not be afraid of him. His bark is worse than his bite. I will follow shortly.
Are you a hunter?
Fresh herbs bring the dish alive. Have a look then.
It will take incredible bravery
Use it
for me to
well.
give my soul and the soul of my.
Where did you learn to string a bow like that? Not from me, I tell you.
For I have the support of the
It has been many years since your people visited.
Cody Rhodes, Zelensky told Vladimir Putin, Rock, no soul for you, motherfucker. And that's when they met in the Oval Office. America went to hug Zelensky, but when America went up, somehow
History is so lacking.
had given John Cena
Pure and simple mediocrity.
I am worried, and you should be too.
Alemon, the sky people are everywhere.
Try to mix the nectar with a touch of shell fruit juice.
Pressed, or do you grind the pulp?
Always pressed. But you must find one that is very ripe, or the King Lord will not like it so much.
Assigning to the delicate art of realpolitik a scripted outcome.
Nefika has had her way. Now you look more like the Sarent who we remember. The loss of your people pains us. We valued their counsel, but we know you are not here to offer their wisdom.
The Sky People. The Resistance fights them, but they can't do it alone.
This is why you have come. You stand in the heart of our home tree. Its warm embrace. Even you, lost one, must feel it. And you ask me to bring war here? No.
They bring war with them.
But isn't that what you want from the high-stakes diplomacy and real-life urgency that ending war demands? And you know, even reporters got some nut shots in.
Why don't you wear a suit?
Oh, shit!
A little.
No, you didn't!
My mother. The smile.
Let's do the dozens. Oh, Zelensky, you're so poor and war-torn. You're down to one Brooks
Did she smile
brother.
at you, then helpless, desperate to reassure you? Have you seen Ewa's light leave someone you love?
You've so war-torn, you've given up the meaningless protocols of business attire. If you think I'm pushing this metaphor, look at the stunned faces in the crowd at WWE. When John Cena turned heel.
Keep your chin up. Pay a visit.
I now present you the equally stunned faces of those watching this Oval Office pay-per-view.
Scott, I've never seen anything like that. You've never seen anything like that.
Wow. Just wow. That was something.
Yourself.
Caitlin, I want to start with looking at face. I mean, Christian.
You broke Christiana Amanpour. The woman wanders unprotected through Taliban-controlled Afghanistan, doesn't give a f***. 10 minutes of Trump diplomacy, and she's like, is anyone else dizzy?
Maybe something I have will help you with that.
My A1C is plunging. Now, of course, there is one big difference between the WWE and the world of politics. In the WWE, they seem very clear on who the good guys and who the bad guys are. Nobody walked out of the match pretending that the guy who got nut-shotted was the bad guy.
There was this attitude of ungratefulness, seeing his smirk, seeing him roll his eyes, seeing him refer to J.D. Vance, the vice president, as J.D.
He shows up in his Equinox chic outfit to the doggone Oval Office.
President Zelensky was also antagonistic, and frankly, he was rude.
So impertinent, so disrespectful.
Tone deaf, going in and fighting back, getting sassy with the president and the vice president. He was sassy.
He was sassy.
All that remains.
He was a real scallywag. You know what I would say if I was there in the Oval Office with him? I'd say, you better watch your tone, mister.
How the Queen cares for them.
I think it was Churchill who during World War II was roundly criticized for being a bit lippy.
Knowing what to do. How to.
Excuse me, mister. We'll decide where you're going to fight and whether it's on the beaches or not or whatever.
My mother always said, a steady heart.
Poor guy, Zelensky. His nation was invaded. He's against all odds held off a much bigger army for 3 years. And we're like, would it kill you to smile a little more? Dress a little nicer. Your beautiful country. Nobody would know. Show off what you got. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe some of those rare metals I've been hearing something about. But of course, if you criticize Trump's very clear hostility to Zelensky and very clear appreciation of Putin as being suspicious or a repudiation of American values as they've been outlined since World War II, Trump's people quickly set up straw men north of Richmond.
If there are no negotiations, what is the alternative?
You don't have
Another 4 years of war?
We can find him together.
We're not saying there should be no negotiations. We're just surprised at the side you seem to be negotiating for.
President Trump recognizes the urgent need to end this war after 3 long, bloody years. President Zelensky has different aims in mind.
Yeah, bullshit. I'm pretty sure everybody wants to end all. Hitler wanted to end the war, just not the way it ended. You're pretending that we have no other options.
Our hearts all break for the suffering and loss and death. But you know what would be even worse? World War III.
Yes, I'm sure your heart, in quotation marks, is breaking. But in your little zero-sum formulation, you are correct. Total capitulation by Ukraine, loss of all their mineral wealth, and no security guarantees is still better than World War III. For now. But you know, everything sounds better if the only other option you're presenting us is World War III. You can listen to the Amelia Perez composer freestyle another verse at the Oscars or World War III. Eventually, you will agree to hear another verse by a hair. These guys are so up Trump's ass, they can't even admit that this meeting was Russia's wet dream.
The world is now watching how Trump behaves and acts when he's pressed. I thought he stood up for America, that we're a good people. We want to help you, but we're going to be respected. So I think Moscow is probably more afraid of Trump than ever.
Yes, people get terribly afraid when someone viciously takes their side. They must be quaking in their... What do Russians wear on their feet? I don't. Is it shoes inside other shoes and then they get very small? Until the last shoe that you take off is a tiny shoe and you're positive this has got to be the last shoe. And then, but no, little baby tiny shoe, little baby tiny shoe. No, you know. You know what? Putin must be quaking. Let's get this is the actual Russian state television view on Russia's fearfulness.
The new administration is rapidly changing all foreign policy configurations. This largely coincides with our vision.
America said, do whatever you want. It has nothing to do with us. It's such a pleasure to watch.
Basically, he is taking our bread and butter. We wanted to saw the Western world into pieces, but he decided to saw through it himself.
Not only are the Russians not fearful, they're f***ing delighted. it is to delight a Russian? There's only two ways to do it. Break up the Western democratic order or bear on roller skates. It's the only two ways. Or social media dash cam death. Three things, really. Look, none of this is to say Zelensky handled this meeting well. Everyone knows by now Trump's love language is subservience. If he calls your wife ugly, you praise him. If he calls you widow, you run his State Department. And if you're a foreign leader who wants to be on good terms with America, you got to butter Trump up like he's Texas toast. British PM Keir Starmer knows how it's done.
It is my pleasure to bring from His Majesty the King a letter. He sends his best wishes. It's an invitation for a second state visit. This is really special. This has never happened before. This is unprecedented. And I think that just symbolises the strength of the relationship between us. So this is a very special letter.
What's up, dog? Fine, then you know. Get out of here. No. That's so mean. Being different. Just fucking cat like an inch.
That's how you do it, Zelensky! It's a letter from the king! It's got a wax seal on it! It was brought here by Harry Potter's owl! What's it tonight?
Good job.
The king is throwing you a ball. You'll be the belle of the ball. That's that I'll sweep your shit. Perfect sense. If only you watched professional wrestling. You get it? It was a heel turn. I'll explain it again. It was a heel turn designed to create the alliance Trump always wanted in the first place. What's to understand? Trump and the Republicans like Putin better. Just listen to Putin.
The radical neoliberalism destroying traditional values.
Please come.
The excessive emphasis on race. Modern cancel culture. It turns into reverse discrimination. Reverse racism. They invented 5 or 6 genders. Transformers. Trans. You see, I do not even understand what it is. Shared toilets for boys and girls.
Cats marrying dogs. Will and Grace reboot? I mean, come on! It sounds like Putin is primarying Marjorie Taylor Greene from the right. A woman who, by the way, gives up the whole point of this realignment.
The Ukrainian government is attacking Christians. Russia is not doing that. They're not attacking Christianity. As a matter of fact, they seem to be protecting it.
By bombing other Christians. So everyone's wondering, why isn't Trump aligning himself with the West? In his mind, he is. Western civilization, not Europe. To most of us, Russia is not that. Because we, and historically everyone, has used the West to mean Western values. Europe represents the expansion of liberties advocated by great Enlightenment thinkers like Locke, Voltaire, and Rousseau. But to MAGA, this is Europe. It's f***ing gay. Super gay. When MAGA talks about Western civilization, they mean the Knights Templar.
Maybe it was destructive.
Still pretty f***ing gay. I gotta say. But excitingly so. But that's the thing. It's not democracy versus dictatorship or capitalism versus communism anymore. It's woke versus unwoke. And Russia is not woke. They're very tired. They're comatose. It wasn't decided in a particularly volatile meeting on Friday. You got to give credit where credit is due to MAGA architect Steve Bannon. They've been working on taking out the EU for a while now.
It's a global revolt. It's a zeitgeist. We're on the right side of history.
The beating heart of the globalist project is in Brussels. By driving the stake through the vampire, the whole thing will start to disappear. We'll call it the movement of the cause or something like that. And that's literally when we take over the EU.
Holy shit. What a concise, centrally planned social engineering scheme. But here we are, the end result of a scripted arc that culminates in America betraying its old alliance for the lure of a strongman partnership that carves up the world's rich bounties and places classic democratic values behind transactional convenience. So say it with me, conspiracy theorists. By design, it's a new world order.
Donald Trump has been busy. In the past couple of days, he switched sides in the war in Ukraine, announced a national crypto reserve, and dismantled the National Weather Service because part of the fun of experiencing a Category 5 hurricane is the surprise. Trump's been so busy that I was getting worried he'd forgotten his plan to start a North American trade war. But my boy, he put it on the cow.
We begin with the breaking news.
No,
America's
Marty.
escalating
Come on, man.
trade war is dramatic.
A global trade war kicked off at the stroke of midnight. President Trump's 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico are now in effect.
Yeah, that's right, baby. Trade war. Woo! Nobody does war better than USA. 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 That's right. Canada and Mexico are about to feel the pain. And the best part is, it's not going to affect us at all. Ooh.
The average American house more a year on everything from produce to
Are you not me or beast? Either way, I mean you no harm. Hello, friend. Please, come closer. You need the best gear to survive the forest. Perhaps this can help.
It seems like life is like spinning silk. There is always the need for another twist. Is this place not a beauty? I could spend my time simply staring. Things are not as peaceful as they once were. Take this. We never know.
Is there not anywhere else we could be standing?
Noah wants to come too. Catnut would find out. It's too risky. So it's up to us to find him. And when we do, we've got those sky people. With T2 by our side once more. Oh, please. Take no risks. Just find him and get him out. You follow the river, and I'll go back the other way. I'll gather my sharpest arrows and then go. I know why you're here.
Only to help.
Or to check on me. Etua sent you. She wants to ensure I don't tell Catnut how she defies him.
Etua is just worried about Itu.
Just like a Sarentu. Eva the diplomat.
I hope so. One day.
Perhaps we need your diplomacy. We are not fighters, and I worry this time we went too far.
What happened?
The Sky people creeped ever closer, so we pushed back. It's just the three of us, to stay out of sight from Catnut. Usually, it's fine. Exhilarating even. We get home, we celebrate. But this time, Itu never did. He needs me. I must go.
I could come with you.
I'm retracing our steps. It's too far without an Ikran.
I can search here. Maybe he and Zome are closer than you think.
Perhaps. He has a place at the stone pillars down the hill from here. There's a cave at the bottom of the cliffs. Prepare your gear before you go. The Sky people move in packs. And save yourself broken bones by using the big leaves to break your fall. Sky people are better left alone.
Those big leaves look kind of flimsy. Only one way to find out.
Ah, hello, my friend. Would you care to join me for a meal and a story? I promise flavors that delight both the palate and the mind.
Sounds great. What are you cooking?
Oh, no, young one. You are in charge of the meal. For my part, I will provide the cooking lessons and the story. After all, it is the way of the Sarentu to learn the way of the other clans.
I'd be happy to then. Where are the ingredients?
Ah, but the gathering is part of the journey, you see. You must collect some shell fruit as the main ingredient, then crimson mushrooms for flavor. We need pristine ones too. Do not settle for inferior quality. Take your time when harvesting and be wary of damaging them.
Shell fruit and crimson mushrooms. Sounds simple enough.
Simple recipes are often the trickiest ones to master, young Sarentu. And this one is the simplest of all. Unfortunately, the Sky People's corrupting touch has befouled everything, including these fruits and mushrooms. Still, there are some exceptional specimens to be found if you look hard enough. Follow my instructions, and I promise you a story that will make it worth your while.
Hello, who is there?
What was that?
Nothing. Gee, stop being so jumpy. This one looks good.
That's the third native
I'm just here to kill some navvies.
So yeah,
I'm tired of listening. The jungle rats around here are getting bored.
Don't let Mercer hear that. But I'd like to see him out here on the other side of the desk first.
I hear ya. Grab the other one of these. Then we can strip out here.
Amen to that. Why'd they call us rookie? Wasn't everyone a rookie at first?
Got that right.
I don't like it here, not one bit.
Shut up! You're gonna get us in trouble, idiot.
Looks like the place. But what else? Maybe it's linked to... Not right now. But what else? Don't think so. A Na'vi fought with RDA. Na'vi skills were winning, but then their bow broke. Had to flee. Doesn't look right. Don't think so. But what else? That's not it. An Ikran fought in this cave. Its headpiece snapped in the struggle, clawed its way out. But what else? Itu stopped here. Someone or something interrupted him before he could eat. Itu landed with his Ikran Some. They fought the RDA. They got trapped in the cave but escaped up there. Is that Ikran blood? A scent trail to follow. RDA. I'd better hurry. Lost the scent. Thank you for these gifts. Thank you for these gifts. I heard her! That way! It's me, your hunting student.
Naruto, how did you find me?
Atua sent me to help you.
You hated some of my lessons at least. Now get me out of this place. The door is stuck.
Hold on, I'll try and fix it. No power. I'll try to reconnect it. Easy, girl.
Hell, it is still not working.
Yes, I should be able to get in now. I think that's it.
Please help him smile again. Oh, gross. No, not like that.
Come on! Itu! Get down!
Reminds us that no matter how dumb our leaders are, we the people are even dumber.
This metal bird is a trap.
I'm sorry. I was trying to let you out.
My Ikran, Zome, is she
Still fighting. She helped me fight off the RDA.
The sky people separated us, cornered me in here. I could hear them shooting at her, laughing at her anguish. They hunt without need.
We should get out of here before more come.
49% unemployment is at a 50.
I must get to her.
In fact, unemployment
I know.
is 50-year low, or near there, under 4%.
Right, all right. So, just to summarize,
I tried those metal jaws in the floor, but they would not open either. Fire! Get back!
Damn it! I just need to get these doors open. That's it! That should work! Let's get out of here!
pathetic. I mean, it might just be me, but maybe as a society, we shouldn't have replaced newspapers with manual cars. I don't know. And look, in a way, I get it. People don't judge the economy based on data. They're like, you say the GDP is up, but I say I used to be on my cousin's Netflix account, and now I have to get my own. So yeah, Jerome Powell, we're in a recession, okay? But you have to remember, these are not surveys of Americans. Surveys of Americans. These are surveys of Americans who are willing to talk to a stranger who qualifies them in the middle of a workday. What I'm saying is these people are not normal. I mean, I ignore phone calls from my own mother. That's normal. Okay? Sometimes I get 3, 4, 5 calls in a row, with a bunch of texts, like the car's filling up with water on it. It's fine. I'll see you at Thanksgiving. That's normal. Either way, Robert, your guys need to do a better job of getting word out about the holiday party. Maybe there's a hitman.
Are you okay?
We escaped the metal bird. A narrow victory, Sarentu. We must fly close to death to soar through life.
That was too close.
You have my thanks, Helenai.
It was Zome who saved us. She must be a legend among Ikran.
Together we fear nothing. I saw that metal tear shoot her as she tore it down. I shall go now and tell it to her what she missed.
Hitu, you're injured. Let me help you.
Tis nothing. I shall call Zome and be on my way. I should never have left her. She's hurt and alone.
She can't be far. Zome is strong and brave. We will find her. Together.
We have to. You have not bonded, Sarentu. You do not know how it is.
Tell me.
A bond like no other. We fly as one, think as one.
I hope to have a bond like you and Zome one day.
That is my deepest hope for you two. I think I heard her. That way.
How did you choose her?
She chose me. That is how it is. She trusted me, and now I cannot lose her. Ah!
Hitu! We should stop.
No! Zome needs me. Ah!
Rest a while.
You keep looking for her. Try and find her scent. I will come.
I always thought of him as a doddering old man. Yeah. I always thought of Biden as a doddering old man, but Donald Trump makes him look like one of the expendables. The rest of you,
quick! I found her!
what you want, Elite.
Zome! What have they done to you, my beautiful? I am here now. Let me carry your pain, Zome. Let me help you. We have to go home, Zome. You have to fight, so we can go home together. You are not fighting. You are supposed to. Do not leave me. Please. I am sorry.
But we can save her, can't we?
Return to Ewa. Until whispering winds lift us once more. Kindred.
I was too late, Hitu. I'm so sorry. Please, if there's anything I can do.
Tell Itua and Vifilu I am safe. Thanks to you, friend. Zome's last flight must be honored.
great-grandmother in the great fight. She was gentle as ever.
How nice. Did she tell you more stories of her
I am worried, and you should be too. My hunts are for me, not the Sky People.
I have been out by the waterway valley.
Sorry. I was looking for Etua.
No, do not go. Speak with me for a moment. I let my fear and anger speak for me before, and I dishonored your loss. Even though she is with Ewa, my beloved mate Asahe reminds me of everything that was taken from us. Her wisdom and kindness remain here, and in Etua. I see you and Etua walking the same path, and yet it takes her further away from me. She is like her mother, impetuous and headstrong.
She is the fearless Na'vi I want to be one day.
I held her, Asahi, as she died in my arms. She was fearless too. Where you see a risk worth taking, I see certain war and devastation. My people have lost so much already.
But if you don't fight, you could lose everything.
For a moment we saw the peaceful spirit of the Sarentu in you, but it seems they truly did die.
I should find Etua.
I will not lose her. Not without...
Have we met?
This leather drinks the dye. It is almost faded already. Life can be pretty lush here. You are courting trouble.
cannot really believe this is my fault.
Have you ever stopped to think that maybe he is right?
Our own Tsar into hero returns. Your ancestors will be proud. The hunters told me of Zome's needless death. Sky people care nothing for life, for beauty. And they are the problem with the King Law. I know it.
What now? When your mother had that look, trouble followed.
If you connect to the Queen, she will show you what pains her. I tried, but could not understand what I saw.
She might reject me. I'm more Sky people than Na'vi.
You are both. That is your strength, and why it must be you.
Your father might banish us all for this.
I know he is afraid for us, Nafika. But if we do not try, he will not have anything to protect.
Glade of Light is perfect for a meeting away from prying eyes.
Yes, I will escort the King Law Queen there.
Unfurrow your brow, Mayaundu. All will be well. A tiny sting, and when you awake, we will give you a reviving nectar Nixie.
A sting?
It's nothing. But the nectar Nixie will welcome you back. All who ask for sight from the King Lord Queen must gather nectar before the ritual. Take heart. You are more Na'vi than you know. Now shoo.
The tiny Sky people, they will wear our spears like feathers.
Hello? Please come. I have something to share. Functional and blunt. I will show her. Thank you, Zero, for these gifts.
something, holy shit, give me the flag, make me Jesus, do the eagle. And then he was like, make me 185. Yeah, state because we're
Ah, Sarentu. Have you met our other guest? You are not the only visitor among the Aranehe. Kukulope, she comes to trade with us on occasion. Where from is a mystery. Like you, she is a daring one. So take the opportunity to...
That leads with quiet strength. All will be well.
I saw a storm glider fall into the forest. Do you know what happened? We do not need...
Traveler, come. You might find this interesting. You are not the only visitor among the Aranehe. Kukulope, she comes to trade with us on occasion. Where from is a mystery. Like you, she is a daring one. So take the opportunity to meet her. You never know how long she will be at Ikran Landing before adventure calls to her again.
No need. It lets us appreciate Ewa's beauty.
Always nice to see a friendly face. Hello.
How is out there? Come, I can help. Hello, friend. A great hunter needs the very best weapon. Here, a gift from the Aranahe.
Tua should know better.
Ah, the Sarentu. Lure said something about wanting to watch the Sky People and see them fumble about.